Uh, three, two, one. What is up, guys? This is the Coffee Crew, and we're back to do the final. It's been a while, but
We
final,
promise this is going to be the final part.
final.
I know there was like four different parts, but I
Yeah,
promise this is going to be the final.
it's the final.
My name is David,
I'm Grant.
and we actually have coffee for once. Um, you know, living up to the name of the podcast. I got a caramelized coffee.
I copied him.
Yeah, copying me with everything, but
I was gonna get hazelnut, but I decided caramel's better.
yeah, it's from a local spot, so I'm not trying to gatekeep.
Sam's gatekeeper.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can't
not,
say anything if
yeah,
Sam wants to gatekeep.
yeah,
Sam's a gatekeeper.
yeah. We can't reveal, so we're gonna have to gatekeep on this one. But yeah, we're back with the final part, like for actually the final part of the video.
Yeah.
We got the war arc through the final battle with Naruto and Sasuke. So, in the last video, we made some changes. We brought a few things that were an S down to A.
Like we brought down the suppression arc as well as the Kona crush arc. I just want to touch upon this because I was talking to you about this before. Like I felt like we kind of did the Kona crush arc dirty because in our first video we were praising it so highly.
Okay, but we can't have like 80% of the arcs in S.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the ones in S, 100%.
Yeah, no, I'm satisfied with it.
Is S tier.
But I just wanted to address that we didn't do it dirty or anything like that, but we really did bring it down a lot. We ranked it a lot, but like it's still really good. I just want to touch upon that. I mean, this is
the majority of that. That's why there's a lot in S and well, it's near perfect.
Yeah,
but just think of it normally like S A B C D.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. At the top of that.
All right. Let's Do you want to say anything before we get started?
Oh, let's just get right into it.
All right. So we're gonna just kick off right after the 5 Kage Summit. Of course, after the 5 Kage Summit, I just want to address. David joked about it before, but you talked about the boat arc, and
that's after the painarc.
No, the boat arc is after the 5 Kage Summit because he's on the boat going to the island.
Oh yeah. Guys, let us know if we should make another video just for the filler.
We will.
Bro, that's some of the I know when people think of filler, they think of the bound arc and Bleach.
I actually skipped over that. My friend Alex, friend Alex told me to just skip it, and I did.
Yeah, I actually like watching filler. And then when I'm going back and rewatching, then I'll skip it. But yeah, that's some of the worst filler I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But, getting to the actual war arc, Naruto's kind of separate from everyone for the first half.
Yeah.
Like he is going to find, do the final Nine Tails training, conquer like himself. And then
that was cool.
He gets to themselves.
That was powerful.
When he was having that kind of stare down with like his true like evil self.
But it addresses stuff because like you can see it when after the pain arc ends and they're rushing him.
Yeah.
Like he's caught off guard. Like he's not used to this at all.
No, because they were all trying. Like I didn't like that they were all trying to keep him on that island, and like he didn't even know there was a war going on.
No, he knew it was going to happen. He just didn't know it started.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
but it was cool how he found out that it happened with the sage mode.
Yeah,
that was
that was cool.
They're like he can't go outside, and he goes outside just by accident. He senses everything.
Yeah,
that's how it shows like how powerful his sage mode is, and it also just shows like they did this without me.
Yeah, and then when he finally, and yeah, that even before like he left the island, because the only reason why he was allowed to leave the island and enter the war was because he had the Kurama mode, like, and he was powerful enough.
Well, no. They were trying to stop him. Yeah, the Raikage and Tsunade.
Yeah, because they didn't want the Akatsuki or Madara was actually Obito. they didn't want him to get Naruto,
Yeah.
and so they were keeping him and Killer Bee there. But he had that whole thing where he met his mom.
Yeah. Because he's fighting the Nine Tails, he's losing.
Yeah,
And
because of his like, because the whole reason why he had to conquer himself is to the Nine Tails. It basically you have to separate your like the Nine Tails chakra is pure hatred, and
Yeah.
like, and you have to separate that from your own chakra, and it's like a constant tug of war battle.
Mhm.
But I liked when he met his mom. It's very different from when he met his dad. Like from when he met his
Yeah.
mom, he like instantly gave her a hug and was crying and everything. And then when he met his dad, we talked about this earlier. He punched him right, like sucker punched him like
Yeah.
right in the gut.
Yeah.
Just gave him like a good thing. But you know that was funny to see. And then he whooped the Nine Tails ass.
Yeah.
Bro, he made like 50 shadow clones with Rasengans the size of like the moon basically,
Yeah.
and just pummeled him like it was like what, like Naruto Rasengan Barrage or whatever.
Yeah. He was in Sage Mode too, right?
Yeah, like that shit. That was crazy.
And then I also like when he's talking shit when he's training. Oh no. He talks shit when he's heading towards the war, like the Nine Tails. So he goes to him and he just like uses the seal and he summons like those gates. He encages him.
Yeah.
And he goes up to his eye. He says he doesn't talk shit. He's just like he just smiles and says, "I'm going to go after the hated eunuchs."
Yeah. And then when we actually get to the war arc, so the whole point of the war arc is it's by far, well, actually, this and the Kage arc are like the two arcs where people have the most divisive opinions arc.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're just going based on the anime.
Yeah.
Because none of us had read this far into the manga.
I read parts of the manga here and there, but most of the manga I read is Ten Tails through Kage to the Kage to the final. That's where I
I haven't read. I'm still on part 1 for the manga. Going back reading it, I haven't read the actual manga for part 2. But yeah, so the reason why, because it brings it down a lot with the whole filler. And like I said, you were watching this, like I didn't start watching Naruto until a lot later.
Yeah, I was watching it like you're probably gonna say like
while it was airing.
It was during the Ten Tails. I caught up during when they were airing the Ten Tails arc. So
yeah,
I want to say like
and just give me like your reaction when they would get done with a fight, and then it would be like either a flashback every 5 minutes or just a random filler arc like in between. Like, was that just annoying to?
Yeah, I got frustrated.
Did you even know that you were watching filler?
Some parts I didn't know because I didn't have the filler list. I was a newbie, so I never.
Yeah, so back in the day, how many, like, what year was this?
It ended in 2017, so this has got to be like 2015 it's got to be 2015 because I think I was a sophomore in high school or something like that.
Yeah, so that's why it kind of sucks to watch. I mean, new shows don't have filler, but like back in the day, it sucks to watch like any of the big 3, like Naruto, One Piece, or Bleach, like while I was airing, because you didn't know what the filler list was, so you would just watch like filler and not even know. But that's the big reason why this arc kind of it could have been so good if there was just no filler. And like I know they have to have it for the studio, to not catch up to the manga. But that's the reason why a lot of people don't like this arc as much, is because there's a lot of filler and a lot of flashbacks, and it's just placed weird. Like you get into the middle of all the fights, and then you just watch like 2 episodes of the part 1 final battle. Like how many times have we seen that already? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
No, and also if you're watching this, like I was watching on a site called Naruto 7. I know maybe some of you guys watched it on there, but that's how I watched all of Shippuden because it was on Netflix. Because I binged all of part one on Netflix, and I'm like, where's the rest of it?
Well, yeah, so that's the same. So I watched part one on Netflix.
And you watched the movies, right?
No, I watched all the movies after I was done with the entire series.
Okay.
And then it was on Shippuden was on Hulu up into the like right before the painarc, and then I just pirated the rest of it. Like that's so nostalgic about like how there's like websites that are just created for like certain arcs of anime.
Yeah.
Like there was whole like websites like just for like the painarc to watch online because they didn't like all that stuff didn't get uploaded later on. But yeah, like I don't know. Like the war arc is just a bunch of highs and lows.
Yeah, because I just want to say this. I was on Naruto 7, and there's a clock for like when the next dub or sub was released. And I got to the sub ones because I caught up to the sub, like the sub was airing.
Yeah.
And it went to 0. I'm on the site, and it's a filler of Rock Lee and Mike Guy fighting a reanimated guy who's you've never heard of before with a dragon move, and I just was a really like it wasn't like a terrible arc.
Yeah.
It was a letdown. It's like, all right, I don't know. I think this was either right before Naruto entered the war. No, this was after Naruto entered the war, but it was before he got to Oh no,
it was before he sent his shadow clones everywhere.
No. It's before he met Obito. So no, this was actually that was happening with the dub. That was the last dub episode I watched, and then I went straight to sub.
Yeah.
And then I caught up to sub, and I got stuck in the well, this is in the Ten Tails arc. I'll get to that, but yeah, this arc has a bunch of highs and lows. Like it starts out strong, even though Naruto's not involved. Like even when he's doing his training, it's hype.
Yeah, because you see a bunch of battles when Naruto's not there. Like you see like Kakashi and was it Kakashi and Guy fighting Haku and
that was hype. That's like the perfect first fight. Like you see, like because this is
Haku was longer though. Like they ended it kind of weird, you know. Like
they ended
it like very abruptly.
They ended abruptly, but they also had it so they lost their individuality.
Yeah, no, because that was when Itachi undid the reanimation.
No, it was before. But remember, who was using it was
Kabuto.
Yeah, he decides to make them like slaves, like they can't like.
Oh yeah. So we have that fight, which was good. I know you know that I'm not the biggest fan of when Sai has to fight his brother.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I like Sai. He's a good character, but we did not need to spend like 2 episodes on that. That was kind of wasted.
But Kishimoto did a cool thing with the like. I like how the reanimated was introduced in part 1, and it comes back full like when full power.
People like to say that Naruto doesn't foreshadow everything, but you know all this shit was in part 1.
Yeah, and like it uses it in an interesting way because like these people have to face ghosts from their past.
Yeah,
literally ghosts from the past they have to fight.
You know, so that was good
because you get also the awesome coming back.
Yeah, so we
was that the moment?
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, so then we have like Shikamaru, Ino, and Choji fighting Asuma, and there's like a bunch of battles taking place at once, like on different fronts. So we have that battle. That battle was good. There was a real like emotional connection between all those characters.
Yeah,
and then
but this is where the low kind of starts. They like introduce reanimated ones that are like your first introduction is to them. Like they're part of the lore. You know what I mean? Like you know, like they introduced those 2 brothers from the
who like had the Nine Tails chakra?
Yeah, they ate the inside of the Nine Tails stomach. They introduced them for plot.
I think they might have been referenced a little bit in part 1, but I may be wrong. But I don't know. But yeah, like
should we look that up?
I don't know. Someone fact check that.
Yeah, we can look it up real quick.
Nah, it's fine. Okay. But yeah, they were important characters, anyways.
Well, they were important characters because the reason they exist is for Obito to be able to get Nine-Tailed chakra without killing Naruto.
That's
so Naruto
true.
Can fight the 10 tails. The first half. I'm getting ahead of myself, but this is the start of the highs and lows. because this arc begins the ending of Shippuden, so it's
Yeah.
like a big deal. This is like and it's a huge part of the anime, like a huge chunk. Like how
It's
many
like
episodes is it?
the
It's the longest arc, right?
yeah. So I'm pretty sure like up until the 5 Kage Summit. So Naruto Shippuden, including filler episodes, is 720 episodes. Like when the war arc starts, we're around like 220 to maybe 250. These last 4 arcs are like the rest of it. So there's like all that is the rest of it. So yeah, there's a lot of episodes. But I think by far the best part is when Naruto actually gets there, and it's the battle on the desert, and he's fighting the
Was it the first?
the second,
I guess it's the second. Yeah, you're right.
the second Kazekage,
Yeah, it's the second.
and Gaara's there. And
That was a weird part because it took so long.
oh yeah, and they reanimated all those other Kages, and they're like, oh, they needed like someone with wind style to counter them, and they're like, and Tamari, the girl with the fan,
Yeah,
they're like, oh well, we're okay because I'm the strongest wind user here, and then Naruto pops up and he's like, no, you aren't.
yeah.
And then,
She gets straight up disrespect.
bro, she gets disrespected, and then he like Naruto pulls in with his Rasen Shuriken, and he's like, no, you aren't. That was so funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's the main character. Of course, he's gonna be the strongest, but that was funny. Yeah, I just love that whole battle with Gaara facing off against his dad, and Naruto fighting. Yeah, like you said, like when Naruto fights the second Kazekage. No. It was the second Raikage, because it was the Cloud Village. It was either the second or the third Raikage, the one where Naruto went back to stage modes and he used his own.
Yeah.
Because you love that fight, right?
Oh,
Yeah, didn't talk about that.
No, I like it because you take a break from the Nine Tails mode, and Naruto goes back to showing he doesn't need the Nine Tails chakra.
Yeah,
He just uses straight up Sage mode, and he out.
because this is before him and Kurama
Yeah,
became friends.
Yeah.
Like even though with the Kurama mode they're supposed to like be linked together, he basically stole that by force.
Yeah.
So this is why it's kind of like an imperfect. Like it's called KCM1, and then when him and Kurama are fighting Obito and Madara, and they actually link together. It's called like KCM2, like with the cloak.
Yeah,
and that's why it's way stronger, is because they're linked. But yeah, that's interesting that his stronger form actually ended up being less useful. So he had to like downgrade his form.
Yeah,
And he used like the guy could like cut anything with his like he basically made like a blade of chakra.
with his lightning.
Yeah, with his lightning
Yeah,
cloak.
because each time he puts down a finger, it gets stronger. Small.
Yeah, and then he basically did some like frog. It's called like frog kumite, like the frog karate, right?
Yeah, no, but
And he like took his arm, and then he got his like he basically made him stab himself.
he impaled himself because he used his actual like head, and he asked the A-Tails, because the A-Tails fought him, and he knew the lore. He wanted to find out how the A-Tails injured him in that form, like with the cloak, because it's supposed to be impenetrable.
Yeah,
And the A-Tails told him he didn't. He just fell down. So he figures out it was himself.
yeah. Talk about plot, guys. I mean, I know there's a lot of jokes with like Madara lost the plot. This character lost the plot. Like I like that dude was like so strong that he could only beat himself.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I don't know, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then obviously I mean, the actual best part of this is when Madara shows up.
Yeah, because you go from you start high, it kind of drops off, and then the high happens again when Madara shows up.
Yeah, so
That's
Madara shows
war
up.
arc, right?
No, that's still work.
Okay.
Yeah, so the next arc is when they become the Jinchuriki. Or no, is when
they're fighting Obito.
Is when Obito gets revealed to be actually Obito.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is still this current arc. So Madara shows up. That one shinobi who led the charge against Madara,
bravest guy
has to be the bravest guy or the stupidest guy, because he must not know about Madara. Like how, I mean,
I think they all knew who he was.
He was just being brave.
I think all elite shinobi knew. Who was he? What village was he?
Oh, was he a Leaf Shinobi or like a?
I thought he was
he was in. He might have been like a Rock Shinobi.
That's right? What I was thinking.
Yeah, but yeah, we're definitely gonna add like a gif of this guy like rushing Madara, and then he just gets like what like
right away.
Yeah, does he get like just like punched or something? Or does he get like get like a kunai to the face, or like I don't know, like
does even use a kunai because he steals their kunais or something.
Yeah, but whatever. Like this dude gets like one shot. And then he goes through a rampage, and I love that part.
He uses taijutsu, and then he ends up. Wait, go ahead.
I said I love the part where it's a close up of his Sharingan.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's like, and it shows like each direction that he's looking in.
Yeah.
Because like this is the build up. Like this is how you do a character. You know, like we've had a full series about basically just hyping up Madara and like all the other Kage, and then this is how you do a character introduction.
Yeah, because he's the first time he's referenced a little bit in part one, and like you see his statue, you don't know anything about him. There's
a lot of indirect references, not just direct.
And like the anime, like you know how they cut the rescue arc at the beginning.
Yeah,
he's literally in the first episode.
Yeah,
like he's referenced. Like this, he's built up this whole time, and this is your first interaction.
Yeah. And then,
well, you think you've met him before, though, you know?
Yeah, but this is how you do a character. And then,
were you also did the plot twist work on you? Like when he walks out and you see his dead body, you're like, who is? And it's actually Madara. Like that actually looks like him. What did you think at that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I
thought it was like
because you had that scene earlier where Obito was kind of. Kabuto pulls up the coffin and you don't see it. I kind of knew there that it was going to be Madara, but I didn't know how they were going to bring him back. So I was kind of surprised, even though I was able to guess.
You already knew the Obito reveal, that's why, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know like I knew how they got to the result. I knew the end result. I didn't know how they got there.
Yeah, so I was confused. I didn't know the Obito reveal at that point. I just assumed like, oh, he's able to be in two places at once for some reason. Like, I thought that was like his revived form, and he was like kind of a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, I literally thought he was a ghost. Like the Madara in the mask was a ghost or something like that. Like disfigured or something.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know. It was interesting. Like that's why it adds another mystery if you don't know.
Yeah, and then also he's using wood style.
Yeah.
And
he straight up disrespects the Rasen Shuriken. Remember, he absorbs it. He's like, that's too strong.
Also, during this arc, like
too much chakras.
Well, yeah, but also I think Madara is like I think he has a crush on Hashirama.
Yeah.
Because he keeps on glazing this man the entire for the entire time Madara's on screen. He's either ore farming or glazing Hashirama. Like he was like disrespecting Tsunade's healing jutsu, and he's like, you know, Hashirama, he didn't even have to use hand signs. Like, just kiss already, you know, like fucking this guy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, obviously he drops those big ass meteors, and he's like, they stop him like the Rock Kage.
Yeah,
his back breaks. Like,
no, man. How do you make a guy seem even more OP? He does the most OP jutsu you've never seen before, and he's like, oh yeah, there's a second one.
Yeah, he's like, what would you do about the second one? Well, I mean, we saw it with Pain. It was the planetary devastation.
Yeah, but we didn't see two of them.
But it was on a better level. And then we get the best quote from Madara when he's actually fighting the 5 Kage.
So the 5 Kage fights in this.
Yeah. Okay. And he's like, do you want all my wood clones to use Susanoo?
Yeah.
And then then it cuts, and then the next time we see them, they're all like, basically, we think they're dead. You know,
Yeah,
they're all,
yeah.
like,
Well, that's in the Ten Tails fight, right?
I know, but like,
Yeah, he's like, they're not doing too well.
yeah, I mean, like we don't get like it just cuts and like we're just left wondering what happened and like until the next arc.
Yeah,
But yeah, um and then the arc ends with Madara basically reviving himself because he knew the signs on how
yeah.
to.
He just reversed it.
Yeah,
when
he just
Itachi
because I don't know, he's just the goat, I guess.
No, that was crazy when that happened because Itachi. Oh, should we talk about the Sasuke versus Itachi? I mean, Sasuke and Itachi versus Kabuto.
Yeah, that was
Briefly
good.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
we could
good.
briefly talk about that.
Like, I don't want to say much about it. It was okay. It was cool to see them fight side by side, and also it's important because it changes Sasuke's mind about attacking the village.
Yeah, like the entire time, like Itachi will not say a word to him,
Yeah,
and he's basically then he has that emotional moment when he's about to be the jutsu's undone and he's about to like I don't know if he's going to heaven. I'm pretty sure he's going to hell. Like, after the shit he did, but whatever, he's passing on to the next life, and then he has that like final saying, like he has that final talk with Sasuke.
yeah.
You know, that's just it hits you right here.
But you know what's crazy? That whole time he had Itachi's eyes.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's
yeah. He
weird.
had the EMS, and also it's the last time that Kabuto's uh like interesting character.
I didn't like his form.
Nah,
It was
fuck Kabuto.
disgusting. Yeah.
But yeah, and then the arc ends when Madara um he regroups with Obito, and then by that time they're uh Kakashi, Guy, Sasuke, and Naruto, they're fighting Obito, and they kick his mask off. And I'm pretty sure the start of the next arc is when Obito gets revealed to actually, or Madara is revealed to be Obito.
Yeah. I mean,
Because he's like, and then we could go on to the next arc.
yeah. I just really wish they kind of added the Obito and Kakashi like that.
Like the backstory during
what's
this
it
arc.
called? It's called something. It's called a certain like arc in the manga.
Yeah, so there's like it's based on like not side
No,
novels.
what's the bridge called that he died at? Do you know?
I forget.
Well, that bridge is the title of the arc. It's like in the manga, it happens in between, like it's the beginning.
Yeah, it was weirdly
before
placed.
Like
It was weirdly placed. Like,
but I wish they added that because I feel like it was finished when they ended Naruto. I wish they put it somewhere there.
yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So where would you place the war arc? Like I said,
Highs and lows.
highs and lows.
It definitely has. I think from like just like Naruto training to like the fights in the beginning, like I feel like the war started strong. It's interesting. It's just how it played out. It kind of
It started strong, dipped really fucking hard, and then it was it was slowly like it was like basically like a fucking stock graph where it's like up, but you know it ended with a gradual growth, but it would still like up and down, up and down, up and down.
It's just with Madara's reintroduction, like the real Madara coming back. That's where it like got really freaking good again. So it doesn't go in good.
It's definitely
it's definitely better than good, right?
It's not yeah. So we didn't change it to like the S A B C D like we did for the other videos, but
oh shoot,
it's fine.
Did we do that? Can we do that?
And we'll just like cut it.
Yeah, we just cut it. I mean, it's good for the whole video. It's gonna be like that, but that's fine, right?
I don't think it matters.
You don't think it matters? Just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, straight to trash.
You think it's on trash?
No. Oh shit! No, sorry.
It's not great.
Yeah.
So if near perfect is S and great is A, it's definitely.
You think it's good?
No. It has to be below all the other ones. It can't be.
You think it's below this?
Yes, dude. It's like
I don't know, man. I don't think it's worse than Land of Waves.
Dude, like if this was the manga, like we have to take in account, because this is the anime. We have to take in account. We have to take into account all the filler, all the backstories, and like there's more bad parts than good parts. It has to be below everything else.
You think it goes there?
No, it has to be below everything.
You're saying
else.
Good, even with the Madara, the Naruto stuff.
Yeah,
like some of the best stuff.
The bad parts outweigh the good parts on this one.
It just doesn't seem right to have it below Land of Waves.
No, bro. Like we have to be consistent with our rankings. Like I said, you were watching this, and
no,
the filler, and you would just be taken out.
It's just I'm probably gonna give it to you. It's just like going over it. Just so much happens in it that's so good, like the best.
Yeah, so that's why it's a little disappointing, because it had potential. Like I said, if this was a video and we only read the manga in which there was no filler and all that stuff, it would be either A or S actually. But because it's the anime, it has to be good. Like I don't think it's mid, but it has to be. Yeah, I think it's good.
All right.
Like it definitely has to be below everything else.
All right. For the sake of time. Yeah. All right. Fine.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. I think that's wild that you disagree with that, but that's crazy.
It's just. I get it.
I think that's crazy.
I don't know. It's just I'm just going over.
I think in this arc, the bad parts definitely outweigh the good parts. There's more bad parts than good parts in this arc.
I think you're right. Everybody complains about this arc.
Yeah. All right. So the next arc.
All right.
This is from when Obito gets his like revealed to actually be Obito.
Yeah.
Up until they like Madara dies from Black Zetsu or whatever.
Wow, this is a really long arc.
It is, yeah. Like I said, these last couple arcs are like basically like at least a half or like 3/4 of the entire show.
You think it's better improvement over the war?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Even though there's still some oddly placed filler, there's not too much that actually detracts it.
Well, I mean, the war arc was all action, but this is straight action because it's the start of the final fight.
Yeah.
The final, like the actual final battle. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
So like right off the bat, this is way better than the last one because you actually get to see like how powerful these shinobi are.
Yeah, but it's kind of like the Chunin exams builds up the Kona Crush arc.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. And like the Obito reveal was done great because it's this. If you watch all of Naruto Shippuden over again, it's just foreshadowed perfectly with like his introduction, like the way I mean, you don't know he has a Sharingan the first time it's introduced. He's just a goofball.
Yeah.
But it kind of shows like
it's not the like the wildest twist, but if you didn't know the twist, you'd definitely be surprised. There's this amazing video from like 2012, like on YouTube, where like it's like who is Toby like theory, and it's like this guy correctly guessed it was Obito or whatever.
I kind of want to watch that.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like it has like the like those weird like those like free music sounds, and it's just like a slideshow.
I feel like he got excited where he's like, the biggest point is he has the opposite eye of Kakashi or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
I mean, yeah. So I feel like the reveal was done pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Darth Vader type thing.
The computer.
Okay. It was done great, like the whole reveal. But also when Madara shows up and you're like, and Kakashi puts it perfectly. What is the relationship? Why are they working together? And then the whole Shinobi Alliance comes to aid Naruto.
Yeah, I think is when Sasuke brings when he goes with Orochimaru to get the previous Kage. Was that in the last arc or this arc?
Well, I think the war he brings back Orochimaru, but the whole conversation, I think happens in this because he shows up after the Ten Tails is revived.
Yeah, yeah. So we could be mistaken on that, but we're just gonna play off like it is. But yeah, so he has those conversations with the Kage, and of course Hashirama is like flexing, bro. The god of shinobi, and then we get he's basically asking them like why he shouldn't destroy the village.
Yeah, and then Tobirama is about like evil Ochi, he was about to kill him right there.
Yeah, we get Tobirama, who is a little bit of a racist. He doesn't quite like the Uchihas. Could be maybe construed as a little bit of racism. But yeah, Tobirama is looking at Sasuke and he's like, damn, who let this Uchiha run free?
Yeah.
And then he does like the flexing of his aura with like his one finger.
Yeah, when he's
And then his brother is like, all right, settle down, man.
Yeah, no, he just steps in front of him, tells him.
Yeah, you know. But then, yeah, and then we get to when Sasuke actually comes to the battle, and then he's like,
Will
I want to be Hokage.
become Hokage.
What? And then because of that, doesn't like he will become the Hokage as well?
But nobody cares.
Nobody, no, like his character peaked in part 1 when when Naruto farted on him.
No, he peaked in the rescue order.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so then, yeah, so this entire time, Obito is basically going against Madara's plan because if it was up to Madara, Obito would have never become the Ten Tails Jinchuriki.
Yeah.
Like that was not part of the script.
Yeah.
Like he did not want that to happen. So you have that entire thing where because Obito has basically been pretending to be Madara for the past 20 years. So he's like, damn, if I've been playing the character, like he took method acting to like the most extreme version. He's like the Jared Leto if he was like a shinobi.
Yeah.
You know? So he's like, damn, I might as well just I might do my plan because I think my plan would be better. So, and because Madara actually put a seal on Obito's heart, which prevented him from becoming the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. So that's why he let Kakashi stab him through the heart to destroy the seal. Like, can we talk about that fight?
The Kakashi versus Obito?
Yeah, that's probably, besides the Naruto and Sasuke fight, which we're going to talk about later on, that is easily the best fight in the entire show.
Yeah, it tears at heartstrings as well as just it goes back to Naruto's roots of just a ninja fight.
Yeah, the choreography is so good. It starts off when they were it flashbacks to when they were children, and then it cuts back to it keeps going back and forth, and just the choreography and how there's not really any talking and how the music too. The whole entire thing is just perfect.
And it also introduces when Obito is the first one I think to do in the series where he uses someone else's hand to complete a hand sign. When in the middle of combat.
Yeah, and then I guess Kakashi might have told Sasuke about that move because then later on in the final battle, that's when Sasuke uses that too.
Yeah.
But I think he might have got it from Obito.
I wonder how. He could have trained him a little bit.
I don't know, but yeah, that entire fight is just perfection. And then Obito becomes the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, and this dude is up until this point, this dude is by far the strongest character we've seen. Even Hashirama says even if he was alive, he might not be able to defeat him. Because the thing about the reanimations is that they have infinite chakra, but their output is cut to only 60 or 70%. So they're not as strong as when they were alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only thing I really didn't like about this arc is how Neji went out.
Yeah, no.
Like his death was used as a plot point for Naruto and Hinata's relationship.
Yeah. And his even payoff is again just like the pain thing. Like when she stands up for him, confesses love.
And then they just forget about it.
Yeah, and
yeah, so
I guess they hold hands, that's cool.
I don't know.
That's progress.
I mean,
but then he forgets about it.
For how much we glaze Kishimoto as a writer, he truly does not know how to write romance. And that's why he had to get like outside writers for the last.
Yeah.
But then like we actually get to see Team 7 back, like fighting Obito. They find out that he can only be harmed either by taijutsu or nature energy. And by this point, Naruto and Kurama have already linked. Like they've become friends almost. And like Kurama is like one of the smartest Naruto characters. Like he remember when he like told him and Naruto to like switch, or basically, or like he told someone else to like switch, like,
yeah.
And he was like Napoleon on the battlefield, like leading everyone, you know?
Yeah.
And then just that like I know like the whole thing about Talk no Jutsu, like how they defeated Obito, people don't really like, but I don't think it was Talk no Jutsu.
No, I liked how it went out because we skipped over it. No, we didn't. But I just want to talk about how Neji went out. They killed him because Kishimoto knew he wanted to, like, I think it was after the whole thing, like, Nagato, I'm saying his name right now.
Nagato?
Yeah, Nagato. He's like, you'll find nothing in war but pain and suffering.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to highlight it because someone part of the Konoha, is it Konoha 11?
Yeah, or Konoha 12 maybe with
Neji?
With Sasuke, but like Konoha 11, yeah.
One of them dies.
Yeah,
like a main character dies.
I'm not mad that a main character died. Like obviously someone
was going to die because it's war.
Yeah, and
they're not all going to make out of it alive. I'm surprised he didn't kill more people.
Exactly, and I'm not necessarily even mad.
I'm not happy. I mean, I'm not mad that he didn't kill more people. I'm saying it's war, and Kishimoto said this was I don't know if it was a press release or something. I just watched a YouTube video, but when he was making before he made the war arc, or when he would make it, or no, this was before, but he always had it planned for Naruto to experience war. That was always
the plan. Exactly. And I'm not even like I'm not that mad that one of the main characters died, like even Neji.
No,
but it's just the way that they did it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like I don't think the way that they defeated Obito was Talk no Jutsu.
No, it was Talk no Jutsu.
But
it was also a power struggle.
I know, but like people exaggerated too much, where he basically talked him out of it.
Well, it was because it's all of like the Konoha 11. Well, I guess it's Konoha. I don't
like it wasn't like in the pain arc where like during like that point was like Naruto truly talked him out of it, and like in this like it was clear that it wasn't just them talking Obito out of it.
It's a fight and him talking to Jutsu.
Yeah, but it's like 90% of a fight, and people.
Yeah, because remember they had to use Sasuke's writing on Naruto. Remember that was.
Oh yeah, pause. Yo. You could have said that better.
What did you say in the last video? I could flame his flames. I could.
Yeah. So yeah, just Naruto's like. They were discussing their chakra natures. He was like, "Oh, only I could, only Sasuke's flame could, only my wind could power Sasuke's flame."
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, no, but it was the combination of the Susanoo and the Nine Tails.
Yeah,
like it kind of was like what Mario did against Hashirama, but different because like. It was just a cool combination. It was like a knight and a horse.
Yeah,
and then they have them in the tails, remember?
Yep. And then Obito had that giant sword.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Obito is such a well written character.
Yeah,
that
but
I really don't like when they said like, oh, he started the war because of Green when
yeah.
he
Well, it's a meme.
specifically
It's a
when
meme.
I know, but like it's just because Naruto is so popular, the haters are also very outspoken. So
So
like,
they do attack him probably.
yeah, and they're like, oh,
But no, he's one of the best written characters in the whole show. And
yeah,
his the talk no jutsu thing also is pretty powerful because when they're fighting and you remember like kind of goes back to Sasuke saying when two high class shinobi fight each other, they
yeah,
understand each other. And remember, no, Obito also is thinking about alternate realities. So he's thinking of a reality of where when Rin died, he went with Kakashi back to the village. Remember that? Like, and he ends up becoming Hokage in that.
yeah.
He's thinking about.
I mean,
that.
so like that's the point of Naruto is like it's about change, like it's about a difference in ideologies. So if you're kind of mad about the whole Talk no Jutsu thing, which is a vital integral part of the show, it doesn't make sense.
Well, no, because literally from the first arc, like the way Zabuza goes out,
Yeah.
it's about broken. Well, he's still a bad guy,
Yeah,
but it's supposed to be like complicated characters. Like,
yeah. So
his final action is him like he cries or something like that. Like he's not a total monster or something.
Yeah, but anyway, we're just trying to say that we like the way that
because Naruto literally sees it when he's fighting him, and he's pissed off at him because he says like, "You're my elder. You were supposed to. I was supposed to look up to you, and you think about this." He's like, "Take my hand." He's not giving him an option. He's like, "You're joining me. I know you're gonna join me."
Yeah, like people think that Naruto would try to talk every villain out of like there's not a single villain or antagonist in the show that Naruto started talking to immediately. Like literally every option, he beat their ass first and then talked to them second.
Yeah.
But basically what we're trying to say is that we think it was good, but then they pull all the tail beasts from Obito. And then Madara becomes the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, and then there's the whole battle against Madara, which was cool. You know, the whole fight scene with Guy. I mean, as much as I like Guy, it probably would have been better for the series, like more impactful, like to Naruto's character if Guy was killed there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was a cool fight though with him using the eighth gate. Like we finally get payoff to it because this again another thing introduced in part one, and the eighth gate, it's death, right? So
yeah, the gate of death. Yeah,
he basically does Super Saiyan, like Red Super Saiyan. That's an actual thing. That's what he does.
Yeah, so like basically with every punch he threw, like his bone was breaking or like his organs were shutting down.
Yeah.
Literally he was moving so fast that his punches were like transcending space.
Yeah.
Like it's some crazy stuff. But I mean I that whole battle was cool. Like more so during this battle than in the fight with Obito. In this battle, like you actually got to see Team Seven like fully work together. You know?
Yeah.
Like and against Obito, it was mainly just Naruto and Sasuke, and they weren't really like talking that much. Like in this fight, it was all three of them like together. You know?
With what?
Fighting against Madara.
No, Sakura wasn't there when he was fighting Madara. It was just Sasuke and Naruto. Remember, Sasuke literally says she's going to get in the way or something like that. Or they're gonna...
Yeah, but towards the end, they're all like doing stuff too.
No, you're thinking of the Kage fight.
I know, but like she was still helping during this arc.
Oh no, yeah, in the beginning when they're fighting the Ten Tails, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because they have that lock they all summon.
Yeah, but even against Madara, she's still like helping and stuff.
I don't remember her doing anything against Madara.
I mean, obviously,
I'm not trying to trash.
She's not the main one like doing stuff, but she's still being useful. You know.
I mean, she saves Naruto's life.
Yeah, that was a cool scene. But you know, we gotta sock our hater over here, guys.
This what's funny was I wasn't that big of a Sakura hater, but I guess the Sakura haters made me a hater. If that makes sense.
Nah,
Well, I also think I don't know.
you just gotta grow up, man.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. You're not a soccer hater, but are you? Okay.
More than I used to be, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I feel like so like uh when Obito became the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, he was kind of like an imperfect version. But when Madara got more chakra from the rest of like all the tail beasts, so when he became the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, he got like the full thing. Like, he actually looked like the Sage of Six Paths. Like he had the like the big staff and all the truth seeking orbs. And it's cool how during this fight, like the power struggle varies a lot. Like when Madara has like only one Rinnegan, um, and then they're nine on his nine tails form, and then Sasuke and he's like with his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Like Madara is like way stronger than them, but then when Madara gets both Rinnegan, then he becomes stronger than them, and then when they get the power ups from Hagoromo, then it's sort of equal. And um, Madara gets like the he absorbs the God Tree, and it's basically like another Rinnegan. So he gets a lot more stronger.
Yeah.
But then Naruto and Sasuke, their powers are getting more skilled over time, so they're constantly getting stronger. And it's just a shame that we wouldn't have been able to see who was stronger at the end because Madara gets snuck by the dumbass character, worst character in the show, Black Zetsu.
Yeah.
I wanted to see
all my homies.
I wanted to see them end the fight because you like it could have gone either way.
Yeah, no,
know?
it was literally set up. He's literally saying this is going to be the final battle. He literally says it. He declares it.
Yeah.
I also want to when he declares a guy the strongest taijutsu fighter.
Yeah.
That was hype. That was straight hype. That was,
yeah. Also, Madara is still glazing Hashirama during this arc when he sees like before Madara becomes a Ten Tails Jinchuriki and he's like Hashirama. He's like he points at him and he's like let's fight. And then Hashirama is like I'll deal with you later. And
he's just like
and then he's like sad.
Yeah.
Like I just thought that was funny.
No, it was funny. He's like still haven't changed or something like that. But then a Wood clone comes to deal with him. He's like he just sits down. He's like
yeah,
no, I'll just wait.
Also, like how all roads lead to Rome. Naruto with Naruto characters, it all leads back to those damn Hashirama cells. Like if he didn't like the way they explained how Madara came back to life with the Izanagi, right?
Yeah,
because he
only existed.
He basically like bit a part of Hashirama, right?
Yeah, and
then he used that to get the cells. And then he basically he had to use Hashirama's power to beat him.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, yeah, but he unknowingly because he did that, he got the Rinnegan, which is crazy because Pain's Rinnegan they made it. I don't like it, but if you going by how the show ended, that's Madara's eyes.
Yeah, I don't really like that they did that.
But it also adds to Madara's character. His eyes are like probably the most powerful in the series besides Sasuke's.
And also maybe Obito's as well.
Obito doesn't get the Rinnegan.
I know, but his
Madara's Rinnegan.
No, I know, but I'm saying Obito's dual Sharingan with the Kamui.
Yeah.
The reason why it's so powerful is because like the reason why I mean we'll talk about this later when we talk about the Kaguya fight, like how Kakashi was able to be that strong. But it's because when Obito got the 10 tails ripped out of him, he should have died, but he still had like the kind of like husk, or he still had parts of it still inside of himself. Yeah. So that's why he was able to survive. And because of that, his normal Sharingan got Sage of Six Paths chakra.
Well, no, he also just has a powerful.
I know, but I'm saying
Sharingan power.
I'm saying the reason why No, it's because his Sharingan has like Sage 6 pass chakra in it,
Oh yeah,
and that's the reason why later on in the fight, Kakashi's able to like just with 2 Sharingan able to fight against people who have or Rinnegan and all that stuff.
yeah. But also, what's crazy is when Madara saves him, he's like he literally points out it's like you will phase through the rock or something. That's how he's able to survive half his body.
Oh yeah, also they
So how does he do that without Mangekyo? Is he just that powerful? Like his
well because they nerfed Obito that he couldn't use Kamui in the Ten Tails form because he would have been too strong.
yeah,
Like that's actually plot. Like he would have been too strong.
yeah,
Yeah. So then Black Zetsu sneaks. He snuck Madara, stabs him in the heart,
and that's how it ends.
and that's how it ends. And
And then
then
he becomes a huge ball and burst.
and then basically basically comes out from in him. And because the Ten Tails, like they explained it, like the Ten Tails was Kaguya's chakra.
Yeah, no, she is the Ten Tails.
She's the Ten Tails, but all that shit gets retconned in Boruto. It's fucking stupid, but
That's another thing.
where are we rating the Ten
Well, it's
Tails?
definitely better than the War Arc. I think it's better than Land of Waves. I think it's better than this. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's S rank.
No, yeah, we keep it an A.
We're keeping it. I guess it's better than Kona Crush. I'll give it that.
You want to like put it right there?
Yeah, it's because also during this they fucking do. I'm going by anime. They do filler right when Naruto dies. When he
Yeah,
is flying him, Sakura is literally pumping his heart.
Yeah,
And imagine it goes to commercial.
yeah. That's why I said there's still some drawbacks with this arc, with the weird filler placements, but it's definitely not as egregious as the
It
War
kind
arc.
of pissed me off more than that happened.
Yeah, but yeah. So then that leads directly into the Kaguya fight. Um, uh, Basically Madara turned into Kaguya, like her chakra, like when he absorbed the God Tree, he basically reawakened Kaguya, and he turned into her, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like that. It should if they ever do a live action, just make Kaguya a reference or something like that. Don't make her the final.
Yeah, so
Just don't.
so how we were talking about with the War arc, that we said that was the most divisive arc, and this by far actually is the most divisive arc.
Yeah,
A lot of people are actually, the majority of people are leaning towards that it's not good.
Yeah, because this one decision I feel like ruins it.
Yeah, you feel like Madara should have stayed the final villain?
Yes, that's the whole point. I think that is what Kishimoto wanted to do, and people joke about that Kishimoto made Madara too strong, too OP.
I don't know if that's true.
No, that's what people joke about or say, that the only way that he could have been killed is this way.
I don't know. It's definitely a choice, and although people like to say Kaguya was not foreshadowed, she definitely was foreshadowed earlier in the series. But
So wait.
that still doesn't make it like that good of a choice to have her.
I know we're getting way ahead, but how come when Madara dies because he's no longer he's in Cherokee and gets it removed? That's why he dies.
I'm pretty sure the reason why Sakura.
No, he comes when they seal Kaguya, his body drops out. He dies because he's a Jin Cherokee. That's what they say. That's how they wrote it. That's how they kill them all. It doesn't make sense because Obito survived because they said the Ten Tails is different. Because if the Ten Tails Jinchuriki loses he won't die.
Well, Kaguya is stronger than the Ten Tails Jinchuriki.
No, Kaguya is the Ten Tails.
I know, but she's still so. When they fought Obito, they're like, "Wow, this is the strongest guy we've ever seen."
Yeah.
When they fought Madara, they're like, "Wow, this guy's like twice as strong." And then when they fought Kaguya, Sasuke is like, "This is unlike anything I've ever seen." So it's a exponential growth.
Yeah, but I'm saying if Obito survived the removal of the Ten Tails, then Madara should survive.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just plot.
They just didn't know how to kill Madara. But
Yeah.
I guess like this arc, I'm not too hyped about it. It's cool. The fight's cool. I like the fight. Kaguya isn't like a terrible character, but the way they decided to introduce her as the final villain,
You're not that big of a fan of?
I don't know if there's a word for it. It's like
Just disappointing, or
disappointing. Definitely, you could say that, but it's unneeded. Like we didn't need another big bad to be introduced.
I mean, although like I just want to reiterate this once again. Like she was foreshadowed.
Yeah,
You can't say otherwise. It's just objectively wrong.
but she was foreshadowed later.
Yeah.
In later, or for the war.
Also, which is weird because in the manga she's not given that much backstory. That's kind of saved for Boruto.
Yeah, no,
but in the anime we get like a backstory for Kaguya, and that's like if you go by the manga, that's not canon.
Yeah,
which I feel like makes this arc like imagine Kaguya being introduced in the anime and we don't get to see anything about her.
Yeah,
like I think that made the arc a little bit better, that we got to see her motivations and I like actually like a bit of her backstory, you know?
Yeah. I guess so.
Also, like it was just cool. This like the fight scenes mainly carry this arc, right?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I guess it was cool that make Team 7 the final hope for humanity in the world.
Like if they didn't stop her, like everyone would have been gone, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like she has the power. Like when she creates her dimensions, like that's using her own chakra. So she's creating these like planet-sized dimensions, and she could also destroy them. Like, just like I feel like her power set is like crazy.
And it's also revealed, which is really messed up. Like Madara was played by Black Zetsu. Like he was manipulated into thinking that.
Yeah.
Like he thought he was doing the honorable thing. Like he was turning everybody. He was putting everybody in a personal heaven, right?
Yeah, which I don't like. So this is the thing about Naruto. There's like that meme where it's like the picture and it just shows who's actually been manipulating who, and it's like Pain, Madara, Black Zetsu.
No, it's Pain, Obito, Madara.
Yeah, and then Black Zetsu, and it just gets like it's like the bigger side, the smaller and then bigger size, like dominoes.
Yeah.
Or it's just like the marionette puppets like holding the strings.
Yeah,
but I don't like that they made Madara's reason for him doing it because of what Black Zetsu wrote on the Uchiha tablet.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
But Black Zetsu is supposed to represent the true evil that is in the world, because it's all like every villain was broken heroes, basically manipulated by this evil because the world broke them.
So basically, the entire plot of Naruto was just for someone to be able to revive Kaguya.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like literally the entire, like over thousands of years, the entire point from when the Sage of Six Paths then is split into Hamura and Hamura and Ashura, which became the Senju and Uchiha, which then broke down later and later. But yeah, like those thousands of years, like the entire plot of the entire show has just been about being able to revive Kaguya.
Which isn't the case if you cut off like the rest of the show from it. It's not.
I know, but if you look at
it made it so.
I know. So if you look at it from that angle, I can see how people really.
This is where I'm starting to get heated.
Yeah,
I thought I was angry about the war arc. No, this is why people hate the war arc.
So I mean,
all take the war arc too.
Yeah, but so if you look at it from that angle, I can understand why people don't like it.
Yeah,
but also the fight scenes mainly carry. We get Kakashi with his dual Mangekyo, which basically Obito gives it to him.
Oh, Obito's death's pretty sad too. Yeah, like remember, freaking Black Zetsu's just trashed on him. He's like a traitor to both sides. Why do you care about him?
Yeah,
Naruto's trying to save him. Remember?
Yeah, even though Naruto Naruto hasn't forgiven him, but he's able to empathize with his villains and Obito. And he's mad when they try and like attack his like basically like half dead body.
Yeah. It, remember, Naruto was telling us there's one Sasuke was evilly killed Danzo. He literally said like our roles could reverse. Obito's supposed to be the dark Naruto. Like he's supposed to be evil Naruto. Like that's the whole thing. He's the Naruto that lost his way.
Yeah.
So like you're basically seeing someone who is just like you, and you find out that he was manipulated as well, and he's getting trash talk and he's dying in front.
Yeah. So again, that's why I'm kind of fine with the way things ended with Obito, because they're literally like two halves of the same character.
Yeah.
Like Naruto and Sasuke are yin and yang, but Naruto and Obito are like mirrors.
Yes, that is perfect. That's the perfect way.
Yeah.
Bravo, David.
Yeah. Then we get Kakashi is able to use his Susanoo, and Sakura thinks that's Sasuke.
No, Naruto thinks it's Sasuke.
Oh no, Naruto thinks it's Sasuke. But yeah, like
Naruto and Sasuke's right next to it. Like
I don't like again, like I don't want to get into the whole power scaling thing, but there's an argument to be made that Kakashi in that moment is stronger than both Naruto and Sasuke, because like he did the most damage to her. Like he like cut off her Kakashi used his Kamui lightning blade.
Yeah. No, but also oh yeah, he did do that. But before that, remember the shuriken he threw?
Yeah.
Those are his eyes. Those are like dimensional weapons.
Yeah.
Like those are Kamuis, like projectiles.
Yeah. And I also like it. And there's a big distinction. Like people think that it's Obito's Sharingan or it's Obito's Susanoo. Even though they're Obito's eyes, the Susanoo is personal to each person.
Yeah,
that's why it has the scar.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was gonna bring that up, and I watched a video where it brought up that Madara was able to create a Susanoo without his eyes. Remember when he first revived? And they made the argument that it's not the Sharingan only; it's also the DNA.
Yeah, like the
cells. Yes. So basically, this Susanoo shouldn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah. So if Obito had his Susanoo, it would have looked completely different than Kakashi's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we are like also the funny part.
Also, not all Uchiha can make Susanoo.
That's true.
So again, this Susanoo, this plot shouldn't exist.
Yeah. Also, we get Naruto, the sexy jutsu a kid's got.
Yeah, out of pocket.
Which if you're
even Sasuke like what?
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it works.
Oh, didn't Sakura get like?
Yeah, Sakura got a nosebleed.
Get a nosebleed, like how Jiraiya.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was funny. And then they end up sealing Kaguya,
which was cool. I mean, it's this picture right here, Team 7. They actually.
And people like to.
I'm not trying to roast her, but I said do something.
I know, but like people try and downplay Sakura.
No, this is
saying that it's a Kaguya was off guard or whatever, but Sakura landed a clean hit on Kaguya. So where would we put this?
No, this is. It's still better than War.
You want to put it like ahead of War Arc on the good side?
Yeah, sure. Just
drag the other one.
And also, it happens at the end of this, but I guess it's the start of the final arc. I like the thing when Chihara's being sealed and Black Zetsu's again creeping in the fucking shadows. He's like, I'm just gonna do this again. And then Naruto finds like, I've been looking for you. And I
don't like how he was like hiding in her shirt the entire time.
He's just shadows. It's supposed to be shadows.
Oh yeah, like freaking
just evil. He's evil in the world.
He's just a weird worm.
He's responsible for all the atrocities.
Yeah.
All the evil is
trash character. Also,
well, he's meant to be a trash character. But
yeah, so
but he finds him and he thinks about everyone who's died.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're the cause of everything because of you. And he's like, he acts like everybody's.
Wait, so does Naruto kill him?
No, he throws him into the seal to be sealed with Kaguya, but he represents everyone. He said, you're responsible for everything. So he acts like as justice.
He kind of lets loose.
Well, no, he doesn't really let loose. He doesn't do anything. He just throws him.
Yeah.
But he basically just represents. it's not redemption. It's not revenge. It's how would you say righteousness? Like he gives justice for everyone by doing this. Like,
Yeah,
this one act, like he's taking everybody's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, so they steal Kaguya. Naruto has that touching moment where the reanimated people are sent to the next life. He has that touching moment with his dad, Minato.
Yeah.
Tells him,
Both his arms.
missing both his arms. He tells him that it's his birthday and like to tell his mom that he's been like eating well and all that stuff.
That was sad.
That was really sad. And then you think it's all over.
Oh yeah, I just want to talk about this. Is why this is at the end. This still happens in 2 days.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know when I told you that the war arc lasted like 2 days, you were like you could not believe it. Like you were really so surprised
because he watched it after me, and so I finished Naruto in like when it finished in like 2017, I believe.
Yeah, I saw.
So and he watched it in 2020, right?
I watched it like during like the COVID era. Yeah. I binged all of this in like 4 or 5 months.
So I went 3 years with the belief that after the pain invasion happened over a course of year, like months. That's what I thought.
I thought it was like months to like a year.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, 2 days.
It was days, bro. Like that. I mean,
yeah, this is why this is last. Now I remember why this is why. And now I'm back on your side. No, but
yeah. So we're talking about Sasuke. Like at this point, if you're a fan of Sasuke, what are you doing, bro? Like everyone thinks the war is over and they could go home, rebuild. And Sasuke is like, no, I'm putting all the tailed beasts in a genjutsu, and I'm gonna become the Hokage because, like, the shadow or the he wants to become the actual Hokage.
Yeah, but he also said he's gonna kill all the
I'm putting all of you under my control, and eventually, I'll get rid of you.
Because they're all still stuck in the infinite tsunami,
but
right?
The first thing he's gonna do is kill all the Kage because he wants a total revolution where he basically wants to get rid of the old, start fresh. So he's learned nothing from.
You know what? If you guys watch Dr. Stone, Sasuke is like Tsukasa,
yeah,
where he basically wants all the old systems to be done with, and then like put in his own system. Like that's a perfect. And even though Dr. Stone came out way later, that's like I just thought of that. But yeah, if you're a fan of Sasuke, like a diehard fan of Sasuke, it's hard to be a fan of him at this moment. You're like, what the actual?
He made himself the big bad after Kaguya for no reason.
Yeah, like this is when the edginess kind of took its toll on me.
Again, it makes sense. But again, you could be like, this should have happened sooner. But also, it's unresolved. Like, yes, Itachi's like talked to him, affected him, he changed his mind about destroying the leaf, but he still has unresolved.
Yeah, even though they fought side by side, it's still unresolved.
Yeah, the whole when they were back to back, they were literally measuring each other's power because like Sasuke was like, so this is the Nine Tails under control, and Naruto was like, so this is a new Rinnegan, a new Sharingan.
Yep, it was a.
They knew they were going to fight each other in that moment.
It was a chakra.
It was basically a mutual. What's that called when you have like a parlay or something like that?
Agreement or whatever.
It's agreement, but it's called truce.
Yeah,
but they knew they were going to have to fight each other.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they had to fight again. No one's saying that, but also he did Sakura so dirty when he did he knock her out or put her in a genjutsu?
I thought he killed her. I thought he killed her.
I don't know why they ended up being together because Sakura has to have Stockholm syndrome because the way Sasuke did her is just unforgivable.
No, it's okay because remember when he was trapped in dimension? Remember?
Yeah.
Remember? They rescue him and he catches her, so it makes it all right. And they have that moment where they look at each other, so it makes it all right.
Oh, it makes it all right.
It makes it all right. That's how it works. That's how Kishin works.
Yeah, that makes it all right. And they had that one talk when they were just glossing off all the moments he tried to kill her over the series. It just makes it all right.
He also just didn't like her.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could say, hey, he just didn't like her at all.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so then we get to the actual fight between them. They're at the final valley once again. And I feel like this final battle is just probably one of the best conclusions in all of fiction. Like, I think it's better than the part 1 finale. Like, literally, it was over 700 episodes and like 700 like probably the same number of chapters for the manga too, just leading to this moment, like literal, like almost 2 decades of build up to this point. And I feel like it's hard, like and most recent like television shows, it's you can't even wrap up a show that's only has 2 seasons, and this show had 20 years, and the wrap up is this good.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, no, it is really good. And again, this is like the war. I'm considering like from the what is called the war on this chart. But I'm considering it all the war.
Yeah, so
the war is a bunch of highs and lows. It kind of is a mess at times, but this is like this is another high. It brings people back to like this is why Naruto is so great, because
so it's
just a really great fight.
Yeah, so in the arc previous, we had Dragon Ball Z fight with aliens and monsters, and now they brought it back down to earth with Shinobi. I mean, it was never a battle. It was never a show about like just straight Shinobi, because in the first episode of the show, you get Kurama, like a little demon monster. But I kind of like how the ending was more grounded, you know.
Yeah, well, it again goes back to like Dragon Ball Z for a little bit, because they have to show off like all their power.
Yeah.
But then it goes back to just a fist fight, or just basic like part 1 kind of fight.
Yeah. Also, Naruto at this point has been fighting for 2 days straight.
Yeah.
I don't think he's either. I don't think he's eaten anything, slept, or like drunk a single thing of water.
Also, we didn't really talk about. We talked about it before, but he is fighting for 2 days. But he also sent his shadows over the whole war to fight everybody's battle.
And the shadow.
That's really, I feel like it's pretty unique in all.
And he also turned the whole entire Shinobi Alliance. He gave them chakra as well.
Yeah,
Nine Tails chakra.
So
Naruto's running on empty, and Sasuke came into the war fresh. Sasuke came in, got a good night's sleep, you know, probably had a good shower. But he came into the war fresh, and Naruto's still kicking his ass, you know.
Yeah, well, Naruto's off again. It's just like the first battle, like the first final Valley battle. Naruto's stronger. He doesn't want to kill Sasuke. He's on the defense. Sasuke wants to kill Naruto.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, the show, the narrative is that they're equals. But I mean, if you want to say Naruto's stronger, then
people aren't going to fight.
Then people aren't going to be mad at you. But I think this is by far, like I said, 20 years of build-up, and the final battle is just perfect. Like literally, Homelander, it was perfect. Everything about it was perfect,
down to the most minute detail. Yes, but I think the stakes are higher in this fight. But you also have to measure like the first fight, the rescue Sasuke fight, the Final Valley fight. It still had its stakes might not have been as high, but they were kind of done better. I feel like you might have been able to feel it more in this fight.
Like what? Like the emotions or what?
Yeah, because this fight takes place over 2 episodes. The other fight takes place over a couple episodes.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of those other episodes are backstory for Sasuke.
But still, I feel like in the manga, it takes a while. Like it's more drawn out.
I think this arc,
because like they trade blows in the first fight, like the first Final Valley fight, where it's a back and forth thing. Like one gets an up over the other.
Yeah, but in the part 2 for this final battle, everything has already been said. Like they don't need to speak to each other. They just got to go straight into the fight.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, they talk to each other. They explain each other's. Again, it's a philosophy fight. Like no, Sasuke isn't trying to, like he still is kind of under the umbrella of revenge, but his motives are more like he's trying to do what Jiraiya want to like solve the whole thing of hatred.
Yeah, he wants to do it all by himself.
Yeah,
and Naruto, like that, it's literally the whole thing with the reincarnations where one wants to do it all by himself, the other one wants to do it together.
It's 8:20. We gotta wrap.
Yeah, you could cut some of the video to make
I'm
it.
probably not going to. That's the thing.
We'll see how long it is when we get to it.
Okay, but we gotta finish. Just talk about what you want to talk about now.
Yeah, so the actual fight scene is really good. Straight hands, the choreography is at its best. You know, it's at that level of that Kakashi Obito fight. You know, just like the fluidity in the animation, and then they get into their giant forms, like the Kurama form, and then Sasuke pulls all the chakra from the tailed beast, and then
yeah, he becomes the strongest person. Like they had to do the thing again where they had to make a stronger villain. And he's in that form. I guess he's technically the strongest. He's got all the tailed beast power and 6 pass power, and he has Indra's arrow that's supposed to be the strongest in his arsenal.
Yeah, but then Naruto, like their final battle clashes, and then in part one, one ends up walking away, and in this battle, both are left on the ground, and I think that's like symbolic of how they're like their shared fate. Like even
they're supposed to die.
In the 5 Kage Summit, they said if we fight each other, we're both gonna die.
Yeah, they were gonna die.
And at this point, it's become true.
Well, also Sakura saves their life. They would have let out.
Yeah,
they would have actually died. Like Naruto was.
Yeah, and I think the like when they're both sitting like on the water, and Sasuke actually gets the memories. Like they're basically going through each other's head, getting the memories of each other. I think the emotions in this are so good. Like I think it's at the level of the part 1 finale, if not better. Like it's probably my favorite scene in the entire show, where Sasuke is looking at Naruto's memories and he sees him on the dock by himself, and they realize that they've been exactly the same the entire time. And just the conclusion in this is just so good.
Yeah. And then what else? Part of the memories, he sees Naruto talking to the reanimated Itachi.
Yeah.
He tells him like the whole thing about Hokage, because Itachi wanted to be Hokage.
Yeah.
That's, I think, part of the reason Sasuke wanted to be Hokage, just to take up what Itachi left behind for the extreme. And he's like, I can't remember, I always forget this. He's like, to be Hokage, you don't it's not when you get, he said like it's when people acknowledge you or something like that. That's when you're I'm trying to remember the sense of it. Like you don't make yourself Hokage by stepping over the bodies or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more we need to say about it.
Yeah.
Also, like you get that great scene, probably again one of my favorite scenes, when Sasuke finally acknowledges that he's been wrong, and that he lost, and you get it shows Naruto and just more and more people like behind him, and then it pans to Sasuke with no one behind him, and then it keeps going until Naruto has the entire world behind him and Sasuke's by himself, and at that point Sasuke has actually come to the conclusion by himself. Like, he's made that choice by himself that he has been wrong the entire time, and he like straight up says like, I've lost. Yeah, but he says it to Naruto. He's like, I've lost, and then he starts crying.
But remember when he's seen that, when he's by himself and Naruto's with everyone, remember what he sees? Like the final person next to him?
Itachi?
No, it's him.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he does that. They really animated really well. It's that whole realization phase.
Yeah. See, that's why I think this is probably one of the best conclusions in fiction, is because the like Sasuke's return to the good side is believable, and it's earned, and it's not just, oh, Naruto defeats him and he turns good back again. It's the buildup of 20 years, and like Sasuke actually comes to the conclusion himself that he's been wrong. That's what makes it perfect. In my opinion, it's the best arc in the show, and I think we should put this at the top, near perfect,
no debate,
or S tier.
No debate, just because of the conclusion.
Just the conclusion.
Because like when they're in that dimension, well, they're in between life and death, and they're seeing each other's flashback. Like he's on the swing. Naruto's like transforms back to his kid self. He runs to the swing. He's on the swing.
Yeah.
Like Sasuke, Naruto's like, what about everybody else?
Yeah.
Remember, he's dead, and he's thinking about everybody in the real world. And Sasuke actually laughs. Like he acts like his old self again. Finally.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did that before, but he back to it. He's like, you're dead, and you're thinking about everybody else. And he's like, don't worry about. He actually says he reinsures Naruto. He comforts him. He's like, don't worry about it. Kakashi will handle it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then again, like, we're also counting when Sakura heals them, right?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Sakura heals them. They go back to the village. Sasuke chooses.
Kakashi says like he's finally back, and then
yeah.
And then they go back.
And then he finally he makes up with Team 7.
Yeah.
Which if I was Sakura, I would not forgive him, but that's just mine.
Yeah.
And then Sasuke chooses to have his one arm stay severed as a kind of symbolic atonement. And also there's like the whole like ending of Shippuden where he goes off to basically learn more about the Otsutsukis. That's such a hard name to say. the Kaguya's people. He goes off to fight more of them, and then we get the Naruto Hinata wedding, which is technically still in Shippuden.
The talk about him giving back the headband. But that's how it like ended, like in the manga. Too.
Yeah,
like that's how it ended in the manga. The last thing is separate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's whatever you want to say is the end. Like,
well, if we go by the manga, and I consider that the end. That last is like, I like the last, but it's its own thing.
Yeah, if you guys want us to do a video, for all the Naruto movies, we do that. I don't think there's much more we have to say.
Nope.
As you see, there's not really a bad arc in Naruto. That's how good the show is.
Oh yeah, no, it's one of the best pieces of fiction ever.
Also, if I need to go and read the manga because
a masterpiece. Like
yeah,
I was reading the Shippuden parts of the manga, and I don't know. This might be controversial. I love the anime, but it didn't need an anime. It's that good.
Yeah,
it's that detailed, and it's just the flow of it. I don't know.
Also, like literally, like any other flaws with the anime has either been with filler, backstories, and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure all of that is fixed in the manga. So if this was based on the manga and not the anime, everything would either be an A or S. Like that's how good of a show this is.
Well, anime also fixes some things. Manga.
True. I'm not saying the manga is perfect. There's a lot of stuff that's actually done better in the anime, but
I just love the way it's drawn in the manga. Like,
yeah, I think
it's kind of better than the anime.
I think it's always good to like watch like an anime and then go back and read the manga to see how things are different.
But you have to admit, because it's the manga art. Well, I mean, the manga artist also does the anime, but with the manga, they take more time with it.
Yeah, but you also don't get to spend as much time like with character development.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And then in the anime, you get like the music, you get all that stuff that leads it to being better.
Well, no, they also add certain things like the details with faces and just emotion with like certain like body parts too.
Yeah, so I think, just I don't know. The show is probably my favorite show of all time.
It's one of my favorites.
When I know this is gonna sound corny, especially because this is an anime, but this show literally changed my life.
Yeah,
like I watched like literally before I watched Naruto, I would see the preview on Netflix and it would be like Naruto when he was a kid running through the village pulling pranks, and I just thought like his voice was annoying. I thought like I wouldn't want to watch that show, and I kept putting it off, and then I finally watched it, and like I said, I literally watched.
Really talk no jutsu, dude.
Yeah, like I literally watched the entirety of Naruto, including like all the movies, everything, like filler included in like literally in like one summer.
Wow.
And that was because it was during COVID. You know, a lot of my classes were like remote and stuff. And it was just a weird time. You know, it's just a weird time in a lot of people's lives. And yeah, you know, I'm not really afraid to say that this show changed my life, you know.
No, I think it definitely changed me, especially with the pain invasion is where I started to feel like the show is different.
Yeah.
Like Kishimoto is a wonderful like artist, but he's also a great storyteller.
100%.
And I don't know, he did some other stuff before I kind of want to check out just to see like where he started, like because that probably will. It doesn't. I don't want to say it foreshadows Naruto, but you get like it's his creative.
Well, you should check out his most recent series called like Samurai 8.
Oh yeah,
it's like completely different, but there's still a lot of that same stuff in there. But yeah, you know, like I said, we could do another video on the filler. We could do a video on the Naruto movies. There's a lot of stuff we could do. There's just so many videos we could do about just the Naruto in general.
Yeah, yeah, and also just let us know what you think about our ranking, and if you agree or disagree. Like, how would you rank it? Do you agree with like our? Oh, it's near perfect. This is our S tier. Do you agree with it? Do you think it's too full? Do you think there should be some stuff from down here up there? And or do you think we're too lenient with this show because we might be a little biased?
Yeah, I think we're a lot biased, but that's okay because the show is so good.
Yep.
Like I said, if you guys disagree with us, say you disagree. Like, you know, if you're like a One Piece fan like Grant is, and you're like Naruto sucks, I'm like, that's perfectly your opinion. You know, I don't care one bit salty about it at all.
I don't know. One Piece is. I don't know. Can we all be friends?
No, we can't.
Oh man.
It's 1,000 episodes. I don't think I want to spend that much time again.
What's to animate it?
I don't think I can.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that to myself again. Watch binge a show like that. I don't think I could do that. It's not healthy to do that.
No,
It wasn't. But yeah, I think we've yapped enough. If you guys stay to the end of the video, thank you. Be a lot more videos coming out, and thanks for watching.
Yep. All right. Yep.